Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the next episode of Supernatural Season 3. We're literally only 5 episodes, including this one from the finale. Is that right? Yeah, 12, 13, 14, 15... Basic maths, Scott, come on. Yeah, 5 episodes from the finale, including this one, and I don't know how to feel. Like, I'm excited for it, because obviously it's all building up to the date of Dean's deal, a year from the day he made the deal to die. But like I said, at the moment in time, they're no closer to finding a way out of it. All the routes that we had that seemed like potential options, Crossroad Demon, Ruby, we'll call her Ruth then, are no longer there. So, well, like, Ruby's still around, but she admitted that she doesn't know how to get him out of the deal. So, I don't know. I really don't know how they're going to do it, or if they're going to do it, or where the direction's going to go. I can only presume, like I said at the last episode, but last episode ended up being a standalone one, that they're possibly going to go after the guy who holds the contract to Dean's deal, the boss of the Crossroads Demons, potentially. Last episode, like I say, was Mystery Spot. That was pretty much a Monster of the Week on the most part. It was the Groundhog Day. Dean was dying over and over and over again. I thought it was really fun. I really enjoyed the episode. I thought it had a lot of funny stuff to do with Dean dying over and over, but then took quite a dark turn when Dean actually died. And it was about Sam's 6-month hunting down of the trickster and how it kind of showed a potential route Sam's going to go down when Dean dies, if Dean dies. So I thought that was quite an interesting take on it. This episode is called, and I looked it up, JUS in BELLO. I had to Google it because I was like, I have no idea what it means or what it stands for, how you pronounce it. So it's JUS in BELLO, and it basically means International Humanitarian Law, or JUS in BELLO, is the law that governs the way in which warfare is conducted. International humanitarian law seeking to limit the suffering is purely humanitarian, seeking to limit the suffering caused. I thought it was just in BELLO, but I watched a YouTube video of a guy saying it, and it was JUS. He said JUS in BELLO, so that's what we're going to go with. It's not about war. I don't really know how that's going to relate to Supernatural. Maybe it's to do with the demons that came out of hell, because they made a huge deal about all these extra demons. Realistically, minus a couple of bits at the start, say like Ruby getting out and the 7 deadly sins, it's not really been touched on a lot. That's the odd demon that mentioned they got out of hell. That was the one with the witches. They mentioned getting out because when Ruby was there, she said, oh, it was a hell of a fight, right? It's not really had that massive impact that I expected it to. Like, I expected maybe it become, not apocalyptic, but maybe something a bit bigger. But I guess it's only season 3 of a 15-season show. Maybe they were keeping things for maybe down the line. But maybe it's about that. I don't know. Let's jump into the episode. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please let me know down below in the comments what you think of the episode. And also, if you're enjoying my reactions. If you do enjoy my reactions, please think about subscribing to my channel. That would really help me out. And also, there's a link down to my Patreon down below. We get full reactions to this episode, as well as every episode so far of season 3, as well as the next couple if you're watching on YouTube. Okay, let's jump into season 3, episode 12, JUS in BELLO. Monument, Colorado. I said it last time, I'll say it again. When an episode starts with Sam and Dean or whatever, always makes me nervous.
Sure this is Bella's room?
Oh, they're looking for the cult.
I'd say so.
That's gonna be Bella, right? Like, hello, boys.
Dean, sweetie, are you there?
Where are you?
2 states away by now.
Where?
Where's our usual quippy banter? I miss it.
I want it back, Bella. Now.
Your little pistol, you mean? Sorry.
She's not sold it
You
yet.
understand how many people are gonna die if you do this?
Did you really think I wouldn't take precautions?
Hands in the air! Down on your knees!
Let me jump. Bella, what have you done?
You have the right to remain silent.
Arrested
Anything you
again.
say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak to
Hendrickson.
an attorney and have an attorney present doing any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you at government expense. Hi, guys.
Hendrickson.
It's been a while.
Yes, it has. It's nice to see Hendrickson again. It's been a while. Like you said, he wasn't in it since the bank robbery episode. Is that right?
Agent Hendrickson?
Look, I get it. You're Mayberry PD.
Excuse me?
And this isn't how I would do it if I had my choice. But a tip's a tip, and we had to move fast.
Look,
He's a
Agent,
dick.
this ain't my first rodeo.
You've never been to a rodeo like this before. You have any idea who we're about to bring in here?
How about you try communicating with them
Criminals you've ever laid your
and
eyes
telling
on.
them,
Think Hannibal Lecter.
rather than acting like you're the big Billy Big
You know what those
Bollocks?
guys do for kicks? Dig up graves and mutilate corpses. They're not just killers, Sheriff. They're Satan-worshipping nutbat killers. So, work with me here. I'll get them out your ear and on their way to Supermax, and you'll be home in enough time to watch the farm report.
I was betting on your headstone reading couldn't catch the Winchester boys.
Well, they'll be at Supermax by morning.
How?
Don't think they will.
A bus? What are you trying to give me another ulcer?
Look, we're taking every precaution.
Like the last time?
And the time before that? Screw that, I'm sending a chopper.
Yeah, but we don't have a helicopter pad.
Then clear the damn parking lot.
Communicate.
I got a lot to celebrate. I mean, after all, seeing you two in chains.
You kinky son of a bitch. We don't swing that way.
Nah, that's funny.
You know, I wouldn't bust out the melted butter just yet. Couldn't catch us at the bank. Couldn't keep us in that jail.
Take a good look at Sam. You two will never see each other again.
If this was like a season finale,
Smoke. Smile, Dean.
I think
I want to see it.
I could see them ended up in prison at the end of the episode, maybe to the next season.
Wrong guy.
Sorry, Dean. Truth is, your daddy brainwashed you with all that devil talk and no doubt touched you in the bad place. That's all. That's reality. But you shut your mouth. But guess what? Life sucks,
Dude.
get a helmet. Because everybody's got a sob story, but not everybody becomes a killer.
Oh, crossed the line, Hendrickson. Definitely crossed the line there.
This is a pleasure.
Well, glad one of us feels that way.
I've been waiting a long time for you two to come out of the woodwork.
Oh fuck, that shut me up then. Jesus Christ. How's that going to fit into your plan, Hendrickson? The guy who invited him to start Demon shooting up the place. But Dean, that's how you learn an exorcism.
Wait, put the gun down! Wait, okay, wait. He shot him! I didn't shoot him, okay? I didn't shoot anyone.
Shot me!
Get on your knees now!
Okay, don't shoot, please. Fire up the chopper. We're taking him out of here now.
Yeah, do that.
Bill.
Do you know what I did say ages ago? What I hope Hendrickson storyline, that wasn't correct. What I hope happens to his storyline is maybe he has to help them at some point and becomes one with, like, a, not friendly, but works with them. Maybe this is that episode. Sam and Dean couldn't have done that. All that.
They're dead. I think they're all dead.
Christ.
How was that? Reedy! Reedy!
Whoa. He did.
So this might be a good time for you to lock the doors and the windows, take a breath, and maybe deal with this like trained professionals with some sense in their heads.
I mean, to be fair, assuming that none of these are possessed, which doesn't appear to be, it's the guy outside. Locking the doors is sensible.
What's the plan? Kill everyone in the station, bust you two out?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your psycho friends. I'm talking about a bloodbath.
I promise you.
Nancy, my brother's been shot. He's bleeding really bad. You think maybe you could get us a towel? Please, just one clean towel.
Don't grab it. Don't. Please just take the towel. Sam. Sam.
What the hell was that?
We're not going anywhere.
The hell we're not.
Oh my god. Was he possessed? Nice. I mean, if you were there, you'd friggin' pap yourself if you're watching that. Like, oh my god! Demons are real.
I shot the sheriff.
Don't do it.
But you didn't shoot the deputy.
5 minutes ago, I was fine, and then...
Let me guess. Some nasty black smoke jammed itself down your throat.
You're possessed.
possessed, like possessed.
That's what it feels like.
He's gonna let them take the handcuffs off. Yay!
All right.
Finally.
So how do we survive?
Good. This is what I kind of hoped would happen ages ago.
When I was little, I would come home from church and talk about the devil. My parents would tell me to stop being so literal. I guess I showed them, huh?
I like Nancy. Which means one of two things. She's gonna die. She's a demon as well. You better move it, Dean. Run. I love the blue in the smoke, the purpley blue. It's so pretty. Christ. Okay.
Smart. How long you had those?
Not long enough.
Oh. Just throw that in there. So they both have tattoos on their boobs. Stops them getting possessed. Smart. It kind of feels like they should have put it in, like showing us having them. They should have shown the audience them having the tattoos done.
Hey, that's Jenna Rubner.
Been busting my ass for 15 years to nail a handful of guys. And all this while, there was something off in the corner so big. So yeah, sign me up for that big frosty mug of wasting my damn life.
You didn't know?
But now I do.
See, I like him when he's just
What's out there?
being normal.
Can you guys beat it? I'm right where you are.
Maybe this will like
Imagine that.
mellow him out a bit. Which not sounds silly because you're learning that demons are bloody real. That's huge.
How do we kill her?
We don't.
She's a demon.
She's here to help us.
Are you kidding?
Ruby, what are you doing here?
30 hitmen all gunning for us. Who sent them?
You didn't tell Dean? Oh, I'm surprised.
Tell me what?
There's a big new up-and-comer.
Oh.
Real Pied Piper.
Who is he?
Not he. Her.
Oh.
Her name is Lilith.
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 And she really
Isn't she like Queen of the Underworld or
sends
something?
contestants on a stick. Guess she sees them as competition.
I'm actually thinking of Sabrina.
You knew about this?
I know a spell. It'll vaporize every demon in a 1-mile radius.
Cool.
Myself included.
Oh. Not cool.
So you let the cold out of your sight, and now I have to die.
I got virtue.
Nice try. You're not a virgin.
Nobody's a virgin.
Nancy, maybe? It's not gonna hurt her though, is it?
No way. You're kidding me, right? You're...
What? It's a choice.
Yeah.
Okay?
What's wrong with that?
Wait, so you never... You're offering to kill somebody.
And what do you think's gonna happen to this girl when the demons get in?
We're gonna protect her,
me?
that's what.
Very noble.
Excuse me?
You're all gonna die. Look, this is the only way.
Yeah, there's no
Trust
way that
me.
you're gonna...
Would
freaking-
everybody please shut up?
Go on, Nancy. Go.
All
Go.
the people out there.
Go on, Nancy.
Well, let's save them.
It'll blow the demons out of their bodies.
Kill some nice, sweet, innocent girl who hasn't even been laid. I mean, look, if that's how you win wars, then I don't want to win. Then what?
It's all about
What do we
sex,
do?
Dean.
I got a plan. I'm not saying it's a good one. I'm not even saying that it'll work, but it sure as hell beats killing a virgin.
Stop banging on about the fact that she's a virgin. Who cares? I know that's what they need for this spell, but like he's just so transfixed on the fact that she's now had sex. Like that's that important.
I was gonna kill myself to help you win. I'm not gonna stand here and watch you lose.
I don't trust you.
And I'm disappointed. Because I tried. I really did. But clearly, I bet on the wrong horse.
But you've also been lying to him since you met him. Bye, Billy. I was going to say bye, bitch. Also bye, Felicia. So it starts out as bye, Belicia. Because they don't do like a mass exorcism. Do you have to be in... I don't know. Oh, shut up. Come on, Hendrickson. Are they gonna trap them in? Smart. Dangerous. What's that? I did say a mass exorcism. This is cool. Pardon me. I apologise. Unexpected back. That was cool. That's a nice shot. Whoa. Oh. Nice. Nicely done, boys.
Sam and Dean Winchester were in the chopper when they caught on fire. Nothing's left.
Oh.
Can't even identify him with dental records.
That's nice of him.
Rest in peace, guys.
See, I like Hendrickson now.
Oh, hey there.
Excuse me, I'm looking for two boys. They're brothers. One's really tall and one's really cute.
What's your name, sweetie?
Lilith.
Knew she was gonna say that. Oh my god.
Authorities believe a gas main ruptured, causing the massive explosion that ripped apart the police station
It's dead in
and
there.
claimed the lives of everyone inside. Among the deceased, at least 6 police officers and staff, including Sheriff Melvin Dodd, Deputy Phil Amici, Secretary Nancy Fitzgerald, as well as 3 FBI agents identified as Stephen Groves, Calvin Reedy, and Victor Hendrickson.
Oh.
Fugitives in custody were also killed.
Smart money's on Lilith.
What's in these?
Something that'll protect you. Throw Lilith off your trail, for the time being at least.
Mm-hmm.
Don't thank me. Lilith killed everyone. So after your big speech about humanity and war, turns out your plan was the one with the body count.
They didn't know.
So next time, we go with my plan.
Okay, guys, that was my reaction to Series 3, Episode 12, JUS in BELLO. And that ending just really put a massive pit in my stomach. I think it was because I had this bad feeling when Hendrickson became like a good guy and was helping them. That was great. I loved that. And I was hoping he'd become maybe not like a major character, but would appear maybe once next season, twice next season, and help them out. But there was just like this pit in my stomach that was like, something feels off. But for them to get killed by Lilith, damn it, because Nancy died as well. I was a bit suspicious of her. When the demon looked at her and then ran, a little part of me kind of, when obviously because Ruby had said Lilith was the person who's now taken over, whatever, I had a little thought in my mind, it was like, maybe that's Lilith. But I didn't want to say it in case I was wrong. And I was like clutching at straws, but for some reason that demon looked at Nancy and just left. But Nancy died, Hendrickson died, and all the other cop that helped, all the people that were innocent. I mean, I'm not upset that lots of innocent people die, because that's just the show. I mean, fucking hell, I watch the 100, innocent people die all the time. But I'm just really good about Hendrickson, which is odd to say, considering at the start of the episode I was like, bloody Hendrickson, I can't stand him. I just don't know what it was about that just really made me feel sad. I hate Supernatural. It always makes me feel sad. But it was a good episode, actually. The episode overall was cool. I like the fact that, putting the end to one side, we brought another antagonist of the show. So we had Gordon earlier in the season. We brought Hendrickson back, which was just the guy doing his job, I know, but he was kind of like working against the boys, so in that way he's an antagonist, and had a new journey with him. It wasn't just the same old, because at the beginning I was getting annoyed because it was just, Sam and Dean are evil, we need to stop Sam and Dean, blah, 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 everything's their fault. And even when people getting killed, it was all how are you doing this, 17? So I was getting a bit annoyed, but I like the fact that they took his story and like with Gordon, they twisted it into he got possessed and he knows about demons and he's helping them. I thought it was great. I really enjoyed the thing. I've said it in multiple reactions and I'll probably say it all the way through to those who were just tuning into my channel recently. I enjoy isolation episodes of programs where characters are isolated to a certain setting and have to survive, and that was definitely a big part of this, where they're all in this police station, there's demons outside. How do they survive? And it did really well at making me feel claustrophobic, making me concerned about who was going to live, who was going to die, making me feel like the odds of the numbers outside were much greater than the chance of survival of the people inside. Obviously, I knew at some point they would win somehow, someone would get out of this 17, but I didn't know how. But I'm glad they didn't have to kill Nancy, because that would have been awful. I mean, she's dead now anyway, but I'm glad they didn't have to cut her heart out, because that would have been really sad, mostly because she sacrificed herself, or was going to sacrifice herself, and that was sad. I felt really bad for Nancy. The tension was strong, the demons were great. I liked there was a big mass exorcism. I thought that was pretty cool. I liked the fact that the plan was, we only saw the part of the plan that was to let them into the police station, but the plan was actually to trap them in the police station and do the exorcism. That was also good. I really enjoyed that. Ruby, I didn't like her this episode, which was unusual. Even though I don't trust her, I like her character. But in this episode, I just found her kind of annoying. Like, especially because she's told Dean, I was lying to Sam from the start. I can then see why they're not jumping on board with her plans, because she's not necessarily the most trustworthy person. Although she did kind of go, yeah, so the person who's rising is Lilith. That was kind of dropped in there out of nowhere. And just quickly, because we didn't really see her much, but the introduction of Lilith was cool. I like the fact that she had white eyes rather than black. That was really interesting. And the fact that she's in a little girl, at least possessing a little girl right now, I really like that. That adds an extra layer of creepiness with that she's a little child. So I'm definitely super excited to see more of Lilith and what her plan is, what she's planning to do, whether she's just planning to lead the demon army. But yeah, with Ruby, it was just, she was okay this episode. I just found her a little bit annoying, which is unusual. Maybe it's just the writing this time, I don't know. But there was just something about her that was just not sitting right with me, maybe because I just don't trust her. If I was on board with her character and trusted her, I think that'd been a different story. But because I was like, I don't trust what you say, because you've admitted that you've been lying for most of the season, I just don't know how I feel about you right now. So I didn't trust her. Bella, like, I like their relationship with Bella, but turning her into the police maybe been a little bit too far, because she's desperate to sell this cult. I'm surprised she's not sold it already, to be honest, because something so powerful would have so many people after it that I would have thought she would have sold it, unless she's keeping it for a reason. Because we don't really know her backstory. There's still the story about she killed someone in the family. We don't know what that story is yet, and now she's got this cult, and it seems like she's keeping it rather than selling it. So that's got to be all linked, I think. And yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. The ending made me really sad, but I'm intrigued to know about Lilith, because like I said, in the full-length reaction, again, I might have to cut it out of Patreon, this season is getting rid of some antagonists. So, like, Gordon was a big antagonist, he's now dead. Hendrickson, whilst he wasn't evil, or I called him a villain last time, I shouldn't have called him a villain, he was an antagonist of sorts, he's now dead. So, Yellow Eyes is dead at the end of season 2. So, all that left for their antagonist, maybe Bella, you could argue she's an antagonist, but all other than that, it was just like demons. So we had no ongoing antagonists that spring to mind anyway, other than maybe the Trickster, but no overarching big bads. But now I've got Lilith on the scene, so that was good. I'm really excited to see where our storyline goes. But yeah, good episode, guys. Let me know down below what you think in the comments. And as always, my name is Scott. Hope you guys are well. Take care of yourselves and staying safe. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know down below what you think. And if you enjoy my reactions, please let me know that you're watching, enjoying, and it really gives me a boost to carry on. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all very soon for the next episode of Supernatural Season 3. 4 episodes to go. Things are starting to get intense now, so yeah, I'm getting nervous. See you soon, guys. Take care.